Liz, good morning.
Good morning.
You're with this person for how long?
6 years.
Okay. You found out he was cheating how?
He went to the drive-in movie theater, but he didn't have a car or friends.
Okay. What was the bigger tip-off, the lack of a car or lack of friends?
Both. I mean, the car, it was my car, so he didn't go anywhere with my car.
Sure.
So the fact that he didn't have friends, and then all of a sudden he was at a drive-in.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a little suspect.
Did he own up for it or no?
He ended up having to own up for it because he also took his 10-year-old daughter with him on a date with the new girl.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
All right. A lot of good choices. Okay. Liz, hold on 1 second.
Trash.
Let me go. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning.
You're with this man for how long?
8 years.
Okay. You found out he was cheating how?
I drove past his house on the way to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and her car was sitting outside, and I waited for hours. They wouldn't answer the door. And I also used the restroom in his yard while waiting.
Oh, my
I was
God.
not leaving.
You marked the territory. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Michelle, did you have a feeling something was up and that's why you drove by the house?
Oh, yes. It was a gut feeling, and I was like, I'm just going to do a drive-by, and, yep, gut feeling was right.
Okay. All right. Michelle,
Usually is.
hold on 1 second. Running. I say, yeah, it usually is. That's fair. Let me go. Bethany, good morning.
Good morning.
Right, you're dating this man for 3 years?
Yes, 3 years.
Okay. And you found out he was cheating how?
His mother actually warned me whenever they started talking about marriage and putting a ring on it. As soon as she found out that was going to be happening, she came to me and she said, Bethany, you are too sweet. Yeah, I can't watch this happen to you. Like it's been happening to me for over 25 years.
Oh,
Whoa.
my God.
Okay. And so, Bethany, when she said that, I mean, coming from his mom, did you take that to heart or were you like, oh, no, maybe she just doesn't like me?
Oh, no, 100%. I loved his mom. I still am friends with her on all social media platforms. She is my biggest supporter, my biggest rooter.
That's amazing.
And she actually divorced her husband
Good.
Shortly after that.
Oh,
So-
good. Good for her, too. Okay, Bethany, 1 second. I do think as much as my mom defends my brother and I, if we were dummies, I think she'd be the first one to be like, my son's an idiot. Don't waste your
she
time.
would.
Now, on the flip side, if you come at us and we're in the right, she'll go to jail smiling.
Yeah,
And
for
that
sure.
would be, and you probably won't even catch her.
Yeah.
My dad always jokes my mom is trying to kill him, and my mom has told him, and I quote, if I wanted you dead, you've been dead years ago.
But that's true.
And it's true. And it's a pretty cold line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me go. Golly. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning.
This was, you're with this man for 8 years?
Yes, we
Okay.
were married for 8 years.
Okay, you found out he was cheating how?
I saw him touching my best friend at our house.
Okay,
Like,
and
just
I'm
like on
assuming
the
not like
arm?
on the arm. Yeah, not a tickle, but like in the no-no areas?
Ew.
In the no-no areas.
Oh, my. Okay. Well,
And
there we go.
was friend down? Like was friend playing along?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you
Oh,
know,
yes.
did they admit to how long it was going on for?
They didn't admit to how long, but after I said something, they just admitted, yeah, we have been.
Okay.
And her husband was my husband's best friend.
Oh, golly.
my
And so did
God.
you and the best friend, the husband of your best friend, did you guys get together and compare notes?
Nope, but they're all still friends today. They got married, and all of them are still friends today.
That's
and are
weird.
curious why I'm not.
No, good for you, Lisa. That is good for you.
Jeez.
They have some self-respect.
Yeah.
My God. Let me go get some voice change. But no, but good for her, though. I wouldn't even know. That's like
Yeah.
Shania Twain. Her husband, she with her best friend, they basically partner swapped.
Yeah, I know.
which
They did,
is
yeah.
Very Canadian. Fake name Mike, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
You're with this person how long, fake name Mike?
2 years.
2 years. You found out they were cheating how?
Well, I got this weird rash, but it was in my hair, like in my scalp.
Oh.
And I went to the doctor, and they checked me out, and then they did blood work, and then the doctor said, "You have syphilis."
Oh.
And I
my
was
gosh.
like, "What the hell?" And I hadn't been with anyone else in 2 years, and I went and confronted my boyfriend, and he was just like, no. I don't know. I'm just way too trusting. So I just kind of was like, that's weird. How is that possible? I don't understand. And then I got the treatment. And then a year later, the same thing happened again.
Yeah.
And I went back to my doctor, and the doctor, like, sat me down and looked at me and was like, kind of like, you're an idiot.
Oh.
No, you're not. You're not an idiot, fake name Mike. You know, because I've always been a fan, believing like because you wouldn't think to do that to somebody else. You'd never think they'd do it to you. But on fake name Mike, 1 second running. It reminds me of a story I'll tell when we count the votes, which I think you'll find quite humorous. Let me go. Fake name Amanda. Good morning.
Good morning.
You found out they were cheating how?
I heard my boyfriend at the time in my roommate's bedroom.
What? Oh
okay.
God.
Okay. And so did they not know you were there, or how did he find himself in the bedroom?
This was in college, and I got out of class early and came home, and he wasn't answering the phone, which was a little weird.
Yeah.
And then I heard him in her room, and so I knocked on the door. They wouldn't answer. Everything got quiet. Neither one of them answered the phone, and so I actually waited on the front porch with the view of her window and waited for hours until he jumped out the window because he knew I was home.
Okay. And I'm assuming we're not together, right?
Oh.
Correct. No.
Okay. Fake name Amanda.
That's so awkward.
Yep. Let me go. Fake name Megan. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
All right, girl. Lay it on us.
My fiance at the time lived 2 blocks away from my best friend in Brooklyn, and I lived in Maryland. And my best friend called me and said, hey, I was running after you two at the subway, and you didn't stop to say hi to me. I said, what? Turns out his new girlfriend, which obviously he was engaged to me at the time as well, looked the spitting image of me.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
I ended up marrying him.
Wait, what?
We're divorced now.
Okay.
We're divorced now.
Okay. Fake name Megan. Hold on 1 second. You're in the running. I mean, in New York City, fairly large city.
Yeah.
Kevin McAllister was lost there for about 90-some minutes. To have your friends see you or see your boyfriend when the girl looks like you.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.